honey. It's Miss Honeybee in the Hive with the AVIDizers this morning. Everybody say good morning.
Good morning.
This is Business Tea with Miss Honeybee, where we are about the business of education and the community. Today we have a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Annalise and I like to crochet.
Yes, and we are so excited. She's going to tell us all about her career that she's already started. She's young, yes, but she is an entrepreneur, a youthpreneur, and we are so glad to have her here with us today. So tell us about how you started and what is this, what is the thing that you do and why do you love it so much?
Well, I started when I was 7 and I started because I wanted something to challenge myself while also creating new things for others and myself.
Okay, so how did you even think about crocheting? Because I'm a lot older than you all are, and crocheting is a lost art. I remember, people used to make those for gifts for Christmas, and pillow covers and blankets and things like that. And then here you are making them at your age. So what inspired you to want to do crochet?
Well, I originally found a crochet hook just lying around the house during summer, so I searched up crocheting on YouTube and that's how I got started. This is the first thing that I made off of a tutorial.
Off a tutorial? Made this?
Yes.
Can you tell us how you made it?
I made it by first starting off with crocheting a circle and then moving up, decreasing so that it had the indent, and then making the head using the same format. And I made the feathers by doing the same stitch in the same style.
About how long did it take you to make this?
It took me maybe 2 months because I kept on starting and stopping, and I had a lot of things to do during the summer.
Wow, and this was your first project?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what mine would have looked like. But anyway, so tell us about some of the other items you have here.
This right here is a backpack. I made this in a day, really. And this is a blanket that I made for my baby sister. This is a whole outfit that I made in the span of maybe 3 months, including the bag, the hat, the dress, and the bag over here.
So I want to reiterate that this is a nice hat. I want to bring this bag around so they can really see it really well. And it even has a tie and where you can make a bow and accentuate the waist. Love that. Yes. And then she has this whole outfit. Look at this skirt. I mean, come on, y'all. 7th grader. And yes, this is awesome. So anybody else have any questions for her? Yes.
My name is Amelia, and my question to you is, what keeps you motivated to continue crocheting and do all of these things continuing? Because I know you said you started because you saw a crochet around the house, but what made you want to continue crocheting?
I wanted to continue because once I saw the end product of the owl that I made, I wanted to then see how much more things I could make, and I knew that the end product would be good no matter how many times I had to redo it.
Wow, and I'm still amazed that you self-taught yourself through a video. I'm still on that. Go ahead, Alana.
My name is Alana, and my question for you would be, do you think that crochet is generally hard, or did it come easy to you, or what would you say?
I think that crocheting is really easy once you get the hang of it, and to any beginners that want to start, you should practice at least an hour a day and look up some tutorials because that's really how I got started.
Okay.
My name is Christopher, and my question to you is, what would you say what is the hardest project for you to do?
I would say that the hardest project was the owl, and I don't know if it was because I was young, but I think all of the shapes that I had to go into this just made this aspect of crocheting really hard for me.
Okay.
My name is Aminata, and who would you say supported you the most in the process of crocheting?
I think my family supported me the most because they always kept on pushing me to finish my projects, so I never forgot about them.
Okay.
My name is Masai, and my question to you is, does it make you happy or calm you down to crochet?
Crocheting calms me down, like you said, and it makes me happy because, again, once I see the byproduct of my efforts, it just makes me happy.
That's awesome. So I have another question for you. Is this something you want to do for a lifetime, like make it a real career? Like I know like right now it's like your youth career, but do you want to make this permanently something that you want to pursue as a permanent entrepreneurship?
I would like to make this a part-time job because while I know that I could probably make a lot of money off of this, I don't think I can make a living, so I'd like this to stay as a hobby.
Okay, so you're gonna keep it as a hobby more than a career. Okay, so right now it's like your job, you do that on the side. So how much money, can you explain to us how this fiscally supports you right now in terms of how much it costs and how much you make and the profit margin and all of those things? Can you share that with us?
Well, I sold the outfit minus the bag for $100 to a teacher, and the profit that I made was maybe $30 because of the expenses and all the time and effort that went into it.
Can you explain us the numbers for each item, how long it took you, the time and the money that you had to invest and all of that?
For the dress, it took me maybe a month because I kept on starting and stopping, but the time in terms of hours took maybe 8 to 10 hours total to finish it. And I used like 4 balls of yarn to create this, so that would add up to maybe $30 just in that. And I would have to add the expenses of my time as well, so I'd have to up the price.
Yeah, because that labor seems like it's quite intensive.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
And also, another question I would have is, would you recommend crocheting to maybe someone who's never tried it before? Because I know myself, following a YouTube tutorial, my outcome would not have been as great as yours.
Well, I would definitely recommend crocheting to anybody who's willing to try because, as you said before, it is a lost art, and I would like more people to learn.
Okay.
My other question would be, does it take a lot of patience for you to crochet?
I would say yes, it takes a moderate amount of patience because I had to start and redo this dress over here at least 3 times before I got the end result that is here now.
Okay.
My question to you is like, do you wear your own products? Like, I know like with a lot of people who make products like this, they model them and they like sell them to like get people to show to get it out in the world. But do you like model your products like around?
I don't exactly model my products, but yes, I do wear them out.
Awesome. Okay, go ahead.
What tools do you use to crochet?
I use my crochet hooks over here. I don't exactly use this size, but this is the model for a crochet hook. I used measuring tape as well so that I could get the measurements right on the dress. I use stitch markers so that if I'm making a circle like this one, I know where it starts and stops. And then I use needles as well so that I can sew it up.
Okay. Can we see this blanket? I know everybody wants to see this blanket. Can we open it up? Can you open it up? Nice. Cute. Now, so you had to put different colors. Seems like that would take some time to take one color, then put another color in, another color. Wow. So we're gonna use Annalise to do a crochet tutorial in our classroom. That'll be a fun activity. What y'all think? Thank you. Thank you very much. So what would you say to someone who's a dress designer who is interested in being a clothing designer forever? Would you be interested in being a person that helps to produce some of their clothing line for them?
I think yes, I would be interested because I love to create patterns like this one. I drew it first and then I crocheted it so that I knew what the end product would look like.
Because, so have you looked into what kind of long-term careers can come from being a clothing designer. You thought about being one yourself. I know you said that you may not, but have you considered that? That, you know, that's kind of how Versace started and Gucci and all those people. They just kind of started making stuff and people started liking it, people started buying it, so you just kept doing it. Would you be interested if it came up to be like that for you?
Yes, I would be interested because I know that if enough people get invested, I could possibly make a living off of it. And I do love to design clothes as well, so yes.
Good, thank you. So you all, we have it right here. Annalise, see her early because later on, she's gonna be a great designer. Anyone else have any more questions? So, we thank you for coming to the Hive with us today because in the Hive, character counts. How does it count, you all? Because we do what?
Think about it before you speak about it. Actions speak out loud.
Thank you very much for coming, and we enjoyed you. Thank you all. Let's give her a hand.